Hey man, welcome back to Man Time. Today's episode, hopefully it is going to be redemption day for the Husqvarna 61/272. Just got done doing service and maintenance work to it. Nothing really wrong with it, except I did find one problem we'll talk about here as we get it fueled up and oiled up. Welcome to Man Time. Alright man, we are fueling and oiling up the Husqvarna 61. Last episode you saw me doing some regular routine maintenance to it, just kind of some of the regular stuff, fuel filter, fuel lines, making sure the carb was clean, screen inside of the carb was in fact clean. The major issue that I saw in there that I think it's kind of been fighting me this whole time with the fluctuating idle, the throttle return spring was getting kind of hung on the throttle rod. So the very first kind of wind in the spring was the only thing trying to return it back, and it wasn't doing a very good job. So I think I got a fix for that, and I think the majority of the issue with the fueling would have been from the fuel filter. But all I did there was take off the fuel filter, blow back through it, and it kind of had like a little pop, like I went and then, you know, so that fuel filter could have kind of been clogged up. But it's the felt type fuel filter, and it didn't let any of the fines into the carb, so good there. But all right, we are fueled up, oiled up. Let's see if we can have some redemption today. Well, at this point, I am basically just doing this for fun and for a workout. So, if this, fails me again, I'm not going to be too disappointed. I think, well, one of the other problems I had actually was with the start-stop switch. That's an aftermarket, cheap, you know what I'm saying, piece of junk. So, but yeah, I'm fully caught up on Firewood. This is just a workout and fun for me at this stage in the game. If you're a man, you kind of know what I'm talking about here. You just are drawn to doing stuff like this. Yellow iron, ripping fast chainsaws, tractors, you know the deal. Well, to be real honest, I am actually running out of room to even store firewood at this point. So, I think I'm going to split some of this stuff up and see where I'm at. I've had a couple videos on how to make cheap firewood storage, and I may have to make another one or two of those, but right now, I think about one full bucket load is going to fill me up as far as what I currently have storage for. So, I want to see where this gets me before I go to cutting anymore. Well, I have to say that I am very pleased again with this box store slow poke splitter. Running very good, very efficient for the amount of fuel, and you can see here I've been at it in the fall here so far. This is the second week after my injury, and it is still swelling up like every day. I get done doing stuff like this and I have to ice it down and then go to heat. It's like a serious, injury type of thing, which I haven't experienced in a little while. And now that I'm older, it is interesting to see the recovery time has so far at least doubled, I would think. But anyways, I'm pushing through, getting it done as per usual. Let's see how this is going to start today. A little bit of throttle, click it on, of course turn the fuel on, choke on. Let's see what we got. Well, it is hot. I got a little bit of a late start this morning. I had a little tasting session last night with some new bourbons. That's always fun. But yeah, it takes me a little bit longer to get going in the morning after a night like that, you know what I'm saying? But it is still quite hot. High today I think is into the 90s, and it's coming up on noon, and I am a little out of the game this morning. So I think what I got done was fair, and the redemption has been had on the 61-272. Man, that saw just cuts amazing, doesn't it? I think I've got about $200 into that saw, with somewhere's right around there. $100 for the saw, like $30 for a new jug and piston from Chainsaw Parts on eBay. Custom Chainsaw Parts, I think is the name of the store out of Washington. I mean, just a super budget build. New set of aftermarket mounts. I think I bought the tools while I was in there. There's a full video on it. Not going to be up there because I don't know how to do that. But if you go back and look, Man Time Husqvarna 61/272, it's all right there for you to check out. But man, that is a good running saw. And I compared it to like a big block Chevy. It's more like a small block Chevy. It's got that higher revving RPM, lots of grunt, lots of power. The 2165, 365 Husqvarna is an amazing saw in itself. The big bore, done up right with some machine work, those saws really react well. But you really have to do everything to them. To include like time in advance, machine work, pop-up, there's a whole lot of things to get right there, where the 61-272, I mean, it's so simple in design, a lot like the 3120. Somebody was actually saying in one of the comments that the 61 and 272 are still available brand new in South America, so that would mean that the 61 has been in production from 1977 until 2024, coming into 2025. So that is a pretty special chainsaw to have that long of a history. Just really cool. So anyways, that's going to do it for today on Man Time. Get out there, have you some Man Time too.